What's going on, everyone? So, Gretel Hansel is now in theaters and is the latest horror film. This film, for those of you that don't know, it is a movie about a girl who leads her little brother into the woods where they are in search for food, but they end up stumbling upon a old lady who may or may not be a witch. This is a movie that I was actually kind of looking forward to. I didn't really know much about the lore of Hansel and Gretel. I've read some of it, but not enough to be able to say, I'm a huge fan. I did see the movie, the latest movie, Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, in preparation for this movie. I don't know why I did that, but I did, and it was a terrible movie. So I was kind of skeptical going into this movie, but at the same time, based on the trailer, it seemed like it was going to be a different kind of movie. And right off the bat, I will say this much of the same way as the rhythm section. I liked this better than the rhythm section. The reason why I'm saying that is because they both came out the same weekend, but this movie I felt very mixed. I think that there are some things that are absolutely incredible, but then there are other things where it's quite disappointing, honestly. So I feel mixed with this movie, and I'll explain that. Firstly, I wanted to say the positives. I think the cinematography in this movie is jaw-droppingly incredible. The attention to detail, the depth of field, the color palette, the color grading. It's stuff that's really awesome to see a filmmaker have the attention to details of that. I love it. The score is also incredible. I really like it. It's very like synth based a lot of times, and it really works for me. I think it was very effective and very emotional at times, which is incredible to say the least. Also, I think the production design is surprisingly really good, especially given the low budget. Really good stuff. I think it really holds up. I like the lead performance from the main actress. I think her performance is good. She was in it. I think her performance was fine. I also liked the makeup and costume design. I thought those were on point. It's a movie that, in terms of visually, it works. There's not really anything about it that I can critique in those regards. It comes down to the story, character development, and ending. And those are all things that I feel conflicted about because the story has those elements in the movie that can be good. I mean, sure, they've been done in other movies, but Hansel and Gretel, the story itself has been done and was, original template for a lot of movies. I mean, Gretel and Hansel, or Hansel and Gretel, whatever you want to call it, it was a template for like The Witch, Pan's Labyrinth, and great movies such as that. So like I get it on those levels as to where it's like, well, this has been done before, but yes, it's also the original, template. Those aren't my criticisms. My criticisms is how they go about the characters getting from point A to B to C, especially with towards the end. Those are my gripes with the movie. Now, especially given there's things that the characters do at the very end that I didn't quite understand why they did it. And I'm not saying that I'm someone that like wants everything spoon fed. I don't. But I wish that I had a better understanding as to how the characters got from there. And honestly, there was also a plot twist towards the end that I think the execution didn't work. But at the same time, I think I liked what they were going for. But it's just the execution on how they went there and how they developed it. I didn't think that part worked. Trying to be vague here because the twist is kind of like, I think, kind of cool. But again, I feel conflicted because I think the whole execution didn't really work. And especially, it's conflicting, especially given the fact that the score is so powerful during those final 10 minutes that, like, you almost get manipulated into thinking it's good, but it's not. And again, I want to emphasize that. Sometimes with a movie, I am really captivated by the score and the cinematography, and I let loose on the fact that there are some gripes. This movie, I was able to manage and get those, holes on the grasp of the movie. But again, sometimes that's it. That is how I am. Not with the case of this movie, though. This movie, I was able to see through the flaws in this movie and the mixed bag of approaches. But nonetheless, Gretel and Hansel, I liked the approach overall of, focusing on, Gretel, obviously, because she's seen the title first. But again, the execution of certain plot threads and towards the end and the ending itself did leave a lot to be desired. Also, the pacing, the movie's only like 87 minutes long, but it feels a lot longer. That also is a detriment to it. But if you're looking for a movie that's beautiful and at the same time sounds really good, go see this movie. It's not the worst movie you can see in theaters. But at the same time, if you're looking for a deep movie that, will last a long time in your memory, don't watch this movie because I don't think it's that movie at all. And that's why Gretel and Hansel, I'll personally be giving it a 2.5 out of 5-star rating. So, yeah, it doesn't get a hot sauce rating. So, guys, let me know your thoughts, though, on Gretel and Hansel in the comment section down below. Curious to hear your guys' thoughts. And again, keep it as short, spoiler-free. If you guys want to talk about towards the end of the movie, ask in the comment section down below because I do have a lot to say about it, at least as of right now. Who knows, I might forget it in a couple of days. But guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget the subscription, notification bell, and also quick shout out. Thank you to all my subscribers. I just reached 300 subscribers. You guys are the best, and I'll catch you guys later.